Good morning, welcome to Morning Outlook. This is Kim speaking on Thursday the 26th of July. So looking at the Eurodollar first, and well, this chop that we've seen on a daily basis is pretty much still in place, and it may well continue for a while. We do have the ECB press conference at 1:30, the 12:45 data of course being released, the actual whether anything's changed in terms of the rate or anything else. There was the shocker at 12:45 last month, as they actually put a date in. Are they going to do anything now to appease President Trump and actually start increasing interest rates after the deal done yesterday? You do wonder. I very much doubt it though. That's the figure we'll be looking for today anyway. At 1:30, 12:45 and 1:30 we'll be looking for Draghi to be speaking, which could see the euro just chop away for large parts of this morning, but who knows. It has got a daily pivot swing sitting in there. It's had daily pivot swings before, chipped into the top and rolled over. We could be seeing similar-ish into this market at the moment. It's some funny old price action going on, and well, daily pivot sitting below us may get a drawdown at some point. It's very, very pitchy in terms of what we've been seeing, driven by comments and the deal made yesterday later on in the evening there. We'll see what goes on today. There are people that are quite negative about the slow approach to Draghi and co, and we could see some selling coming into the data later. There we go, and we got the daily pivot underneath there, which may just draw it down there as well. Okay, that's the euro. Let's move on. Look at the pound. The pound was erring more bullish on this daily, a marginal. And when I say bullish, bearing in mind it's in a solid downward trend. Intraday wise, it was just holding its own a little bit better at times, and it too has just benefited from that late sort of movement and the softening of the US dollar. And again, it's got the daily pivot as a target below, which is not that far away really, looking at that 96, about a bit less than about 25 pips away. So there is the daily pivot sitting below there at the moment, which may draw it down, but it has put a series of high lows, high highs. It may bounce from the 21, although it's been through that a few times there, so perhaps a bounce off the 34, the pivot combo 500, if it gets down there this morning, is a possibility to continue upside, but in the meantime it needs to pull back. Dollar yen, well, it broke and it's sold off from its movement here. Again, this was probably driven on later part of the session there, as the dollar softened up off a little bit yesterday. Actually it did rally a little bit for a while, following on from that, but overall it's gained through the Asian session there against the US dollar. It has also got the daily pivot above, not far away now from the S1. My overall bias on the dollar yen is still to the upside, but whilst we're seeing what we're seeing here, the bears seem to be having it, and that's fair enough. I can wait before it, and I would have to wait. I was talking about it earlier in the week on the break of the 60-50, where it went out earlier on in the week, and it went and broke above that, walked above it more than anything else in the late session of the day, and it wasn't really convincing. For me to be bullish back on it, it would need to be back above that 60-50, still need to be pushing up into that direction, but as this week goes off, it does. Well, as I say, the bears have got it at the moment. So that's the dollar yen. Aussie dollar. Aussie dollar softening where we're sitting at the moment. Again, it may be picture of pivot perfect. Let's have a look through here. Being bitty as anything, it's actually already pulled down to its daily pivot, looking managed to fail on a double top even. I didn't have the strength to push back into that monthly pivot. Maybe it'll roll back, and if we see the dollars and the pound coming off, this may roll back towards its S1 sort of zone. Has managed to start getting high lows, high highs in there on this 60-minute point of view. The 4 hourlies may be fractionally more bullish. It's broken out of the tighter range there, but not managed to really hold on to anything. But it's too range bound for my liking. Canadian dollar. This is one that certainly went solidly over yesterday. It's been toying with the idea maybe of pitching up there to the highs there, but solid performance running through, and it's broken that sort of those lows there, and at the moment we'll see. It may have more downside, but again got daily pivot above, which could be a draw, but yeah, it's double bottoms actually, just marginally, and it looks like it may pitch up there. So maybe we'll see some movement in these markets this morning as they edge back towards their respective pivots, but it may be one of those days where we just miss out on them. So as I say, a lot of these markets is a lot of chop, consolidation, and it may be worth being patient unless something is nice and clear, and well, you should always be taking clear trades, I guess, but may just wait for some even further clarity on some of these as they chop and roll. Okay, have a great day. As I'm just looking, there is the core durable goods at 130 as well, which comes out same time as the Draghi starts speaking, but it comes out bang on 130. Draghi tends to be a bit slow sitting down, so you'll see that out first thing. So any initial price action at 130 may be driven by the US data and not by the ECB. But aside of that, there's nothing else really of interest there. Have a great one. Bye for now.